Hey everyone, Aarolei here, and we are finally back with another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video today. I'm actually going to tackle the lure of the Lush LUFENIA, aka the Vane LD release LUFENIA. And I just want to remind you guys about my goal this year to hit at least 1K subscribers. You can always help me to reach my goal with your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Of course, there are other ways you can support me: to follow me on Twitch, join my Discord community, or follow me on Twitter. There are links to all of those things in the description below. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. I've got this team set up here today of Bartz, Core, and Beatrix, who I recently just blued, so I'm very excited, and I got this Cloud of Darkness friend. Let's go. So, hey guys, I blew Beatrix's armor recently. That's pretty cool. I did it after I beat this fight, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So I did, and what else? You guys, well, why am I even talking about that? You guys are here probably wondering, what the heck, where have I been? I've been on Twitch, obviously, but like, no, I've been doing a lot of stuff in the background. I have like ideas for the channel, but they're taking time to get done. And then I felt like for a little while there on DFFOO that I didn't have the most interesting teams for our fights. So I didn't want to post videos. I didn't see much point, and yeah, that's maybe not the best excuse, but I don't like it when I don't have interesting-ish stuff going on in my teams. So I wasn't excited to record, I admit it. But I'm back. I found some cool stuff to do. I'm really enjoying Bartz BT+. As you guys know, I've used Bartz plenty on this channel. I was going to go for Blue Bartz. You knew that for months. It wouldn't have mattered if he probably was like the worst BT+ of month 1. I was probably still going to do it. That's just what you do sometimes. But Bartz is Mr. Reliable when it comes to being a good or a bot. So, oh, yeah. Here's my turn again. What up? Look at that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and shock. But yeah, I have ideas for the channel. And they're just taking a bit. I want to do some more game stuff. I do mean to still do Breath of Death 7 and get it uploaded. It's just, God, I started a new job and I've been working more hours, which isn't a bad thing. I don't want to make it sound like that's the problem. But I also have, I just have a lot of things I've been trying to do, and then like I realize how little time. I feel like I have too much ambition for like one person maybe getting some side help from occasional people kind of thing. So I gotta like tone it back a little bit. I'm going to give this to Beatrix because she's getting targeted twice. Here you go, girl. You can have it. So I guess we'll talk about the 12 turns thing. So you have to actually give these guys turns. If you don't, they're going to jump their turn and they're going to remove all their debuffs and everything on themselves. So you gotta let them have a turn every now and then. The orb won't appear actually until they're under the 80% mark as well. And that orb is to break the target. So re-breaks are pretty good here. They're selling Vane, but I find it really hilarious that they don't want you to take 12 actions with a character who has delays and wants to take multiple back-to-back actions and stuff. I just find that hilarious. So I can only do it a little bit. I brought calls to kind of help me out with that a little bit. That's why I have the Palom call and the Null call. Let's go ahead and Reaper's Gale. Yeah. Good stuff. I love this guy. Anyway, so I was on Twitch yesterday trying to win this with Ace instead of Core, and I'm sitting here thinking, man, maybe it would be cool to have Ace BT, but now I'm just like, do I really need it if Core's sitting here just doing his thing? I know they're different characters, guys. I don't need all that, but I'm kind of okay not using my burst tokens on Ace BT when I didn't get it over a cycle. Like if I got it over a cycle, I'd be feeling probably a lot different. He's pretty good, but as it stands, I'm okay right now. I'm probably going to token for twins if I don't get them on their cycle. Oddly enough, I've been pointing this out for a little bit for for funsies is I have not gotten a new burst on gems since Bartz. He was my last gem pulled, and I have gem pulled quite a bit, and I had my last ticketed new burst was Cloud of Darkness, so that's been a bit now. So I'm really like hoping Twins will actually draw their BT, but I'm going to see how long now at this point do I go without pulling one, because I've definitely spent a lot of gems to not see one at this point. I have gotten like pretty much every LB though, with gems kind of fairly cheap, so you know, there's pros and cons in all of this somewhere, and I'm just having to work with what I have, and that's okay. I think I can pull through for a while yet. I did pull for Sid Reigns for that reason, because I was a little worried. And I really was trying to get Zidane BT at the time, but it just didn't come. But I did get Mog on that banner. So I've had a lot of cool stuff happen. Alright, so I don't think A is gonna do a HP attack. I believe it's gonna be the Pollen Dance. I gotta say, I really am digging the synergy with Cora and Beatrix. Of like, she batteries him like every turn with her stuff going on, and I just love that. I think it's so good. All right, so we did an elemental attack. Let's see if we can get them both under 80% and finally see this orb pop up. It does not have the greatest duration either. It's only, I think its max is 10. Yeah, the max is 10. So you get 4 every time you break, but the max is still 10. Let's go ahead and we're gonna get ready in a moment to burst with our Bartz, but not quite yet. Hey guys, you want to see some poopy damage? Yeah, get ready. It's coming. Okay, I gotta give this to Bartz because we're gonna get ready to boist. Ha! You didn't even break her. Look at that. You failed. Pew 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 pew. Follow up and break, because that defense ignore on Rose Petals now. That's so good. This character's insane. I'm definitely not going to have any regrets about bluing this armor. Alright, and at this point... Okay, yeah, she's the one with the Palom Call. So I think Titus Call is on Bartz. Alright, Underslash. Oh, I should have freaking Saints Cloth over that damage. Alright, all good. Alright, we're going to start getting ready to set up for that burst. Alright, and we want to open up right away with our HP attack here. The ++ version, because we're going to get another one when we use the LD. Alright, we broke the concentration. It's elemental attack. Finisher. Elemental attack. That'll give us another one of those nice little HP pluses to use. Let's go ahead and double hand. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and missile over here. We're going to not do the greatest damage in the world, but it'll be respectable enough. Alright. I'm going to hit this one. Oh, he broke it. Very cool. And we're going to go over here and do the same with this guy. And now we're going to finish it off. Quick Spell Blade, Dual Wield, Rapid Fire. But yes, I'm still playing DFFOO, obviously. I've been winning all the fights. I haven't skipped anything. The last thing I skipped was, well, it's still sitting there to be done, is Tier 4 of Dimensions and Transcendence. I don't know what to win it with right now. I don't know. I don't have any of the best stuff to really win it with, like burst-wise, to help give me this super awesome boosted stats. So I have to think it through, and I haven't finished that yet. But otherwise, I've pretty much been beating all content in LUFENIA Plus, no problem. I decided to pull a bunch so I could deal with the mechanics of month 1. We're heading into month 2, and I'm hoping we'll see some more variety in fights, and less very weird orbs that are very annoying to deal with. This time... Oh, Clem Hazard. It's fine. We can on her next turn follow up with the shock. And Core's gonna sit here and do a bazillion freaking additional attacks. Once Bartz gets to 8, or not 8, but to 3 stacks, he'll be fine. I was looking at his turn count left on his thing, but once he gets to rank 3 on his burst effect, it's gonna be pretty great. We'll be doing some amazing damage from everybody. Alright, and I will missile. I would like to battery my team. That seems nice. And Core here's at 10 stacks, so you know what time that is. It's time to Reaper's Gale. That's it. Yay! And then HP attack. And next turn for Bartz here, we're going to finally have the 3rd stack, and the damage is going to get hilarious. At this point, we just need to pay attention to the orb counts, and if we need to use our Pelham or Null calls, we can, or call Cloud of Darkness as well to help us out with all that. Whew. Alright, we dealt with that though. We got it. Alright. It looks like they're going to try to attack me, which is not a huge deal. So let's do that instead to deal with it. And hit A here. And we should have enough actions from everything, because A is going to go, and Core's got another turn. Pop. But we took 0, so we're good. And then Beatrix follow-up just nails it. Okay, so B's about to go. So, you know what? I'm not going to worry about using null calls. I will give this to Bartz for now. It's a little better to put it on him over Beatrix, who doesn't really need whatever it is he's giving out for buffs. Bartz keeps getting targeted anyway. I'll only pass it to Beatrix if she gets targeted. Ah, see, okay, that Paladin's protection timing. Okay, that was good. We did that just right. Okay. Let's go ahead and shock now. And we will Ian Nuki. Turn 27, and you only have 50 turns for this. Alright, at this point we can use one of our calls. And you have the Pelham ones. Or no, you have the fancy null ones. Okay, well, let's use one of these fancy null ones. Hopefully he'll do some okay damage. I'm not expecting amazing stuff, but 71k is pretty good. I'll take that for a call. So, and we get those nice bonuses too in the meantime. It's looking like Beatrix and Core are getting targeted, so we'll finally give this to Beatrix. want to do that? Do I need to keep the buffs up? Yeah, we can do this. Okay, so once A goes again, before Beatrix's turn here on the bar, we will let her finally swap once it's to that turn again. So Beatrix's next turn is when we'll swap for Cloud of Darkness. Or not, because that missed, so we didn't get a follow-up at all. That sucks. Okay, well, we'll wait a little bit longer then. Alright, let's go ahead and elemental attack finisher. Elemental attack. Elemental attack finisher. Okay. Nice, nice. I hope he'll break both of them. That would be very cool. Yay! Alright, Ian Nuki. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit this right here. I'm gonna pass this core buff over to Mr. Bartz. So we'll go ahead and do that. And you know what? We'll do this one. Okay, Bartz, here you go. And then after that, we're gonna get a nice chunky launch. Let's go. Look at that. 516,000 damage. That's good. I like that. That's a good number. Go ahead and do that. And then Beatrix is finally going to swap out. I'm going to do that. Yeah, it's Beatrix I need to swap out, right? Yeah. And we're going to go for the Ultra Particle Beam. Okay, not bad, not bad. Aw, you ain't breaking her. Alright, we do need to break though, so how am I gonna do this? I don't really care who breaks this, just somebody needs to. That works for me if it's Bartz. Alright, we got the Reaper's Gale again, which we need to break the concentration on, what's that one over there? That's A. So here's what we're going to do to give ourselves some more time on A. Called Tempest Strike and Unbreak him, which will work to our advantage for the orb. Fantastic. And now I don't have to worry about the concentration status anymore. One of these guys is going to just take care of all that for me. Let's go ahead and follow up here. this nice, beautiful Ian Nuki. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to on the free turn use the LD, but we're going to go ahead and do that in this case. So we can get 2 breaks on B. And it won't be too bad for the turns either. So we won't have the consecutive action thing happen. Pop. You know what? This is actually a good time to potentially pop one of these finally. I know, we've been sitting on it. And we'll do the EX after this, obviously. Very cool. This is looking really nice. Alright, so Cloud of Darkness is going to take some damage, but we should be okay and be able to heal it before we would finish this enemy off. Alright, and now we're going to use that high-speed particle beam again. On turn 37. I'm going to go ahead and slice and dice so we can reapply the debuffs from Titus. Look at those lovely ones he's doing. But we're not using it for damage. We're using it for that sweet, sweet debuff. Thank you, Titus. You did great. Alright. You did beautiful, darling. Then we got the follow-ups. Looking good. So have we lost too much HP? We got to make sure that we get Beatrix back and that we have time to win. Okay, cool. I think we can do that. And just like I thought, Cloud of Darkness did heal up. And she will not finish things. And she'll get right out of here, which is perfect. We want that. We want her to leave now. Good timing. So let's pop an HP heal. And now we should be good on that HP requirement, guys. We are. And only 46 HP lost. And I'm going to go ahead and shock again. And at this point, let's start finishing it off. I think we're going to be just fine. Oh, he decided to get in turn. See, that's that turn thing they do sometimes. I'm going to hope that's a pollen dance. You know what? I think we're still good on the HP requirement, guys. Let me check that before we finish, though. Okay, yes, we are good. Let's go ahead and Reaper's Gale. And look at that, guys. We did it. We won. And no Vayne, no Cloud of Darkness main team. Yeah, Bartz is so good. Core's still showing off very well. He does take a little bit more team building now, but he can pump out some amazing numbers in the right setups. So there you go. That's our setup today. And I hope, as always, you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did enjoy this video, I appreciate all of your comments, your likes. And, of course, if you've also enjoyed this and you want to see more content, consider a subscription to the channel. And, of course, that will help me to reach my 1K subscriber goal. And You can also join me on Twitch in my Discord communities. Again, those links will be in the description below. And I also have a Twitter now. I'm learning it, but I've never had a Twitter in my life. And guys, if you have a team like this, you too can win. And of course, there are always lots of other ways to victory. Hopefully this video has helped you. Till next time, guys, this has been Aarolei. And remember to always stay cool and have fun.